guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. Today, very quick video, just taking delivery of the new album by the trio Trifecta, which is Nick Beggs, Adam Holzman and Craig Blundell. This came out literally yesterday and I received it the day before. Actually I received it Thursday, but it was released on Friday. This is the new album by Trifecta. Those that don't know, Nick Beggs was in an 80s pop band called Kajagoogoo, but since the 80s he sort of turned his hand to being a hired gun session musician. He's played with some really big names. He's toured with Steve Hackett, he's toured and played for Stephen Wilson. He's just recently toured, he done a show with Marillion on the Cruise to the Edge tour, cruise ship thing. But anyhow, Trifecta, this is what we're talking about today. It's a double album, 2 albums. Now what I will say off the bat, it doesn't actually say where this was pressed. I've looked at the dead wax and there is, apart from the matrix number, there are no other markings on the records at all. It comes in a resealable bag, which is nice, and it's got a hype sticker on there, you can see that. So 2 LPs, second album of jazz fusion and progressive rock, with a dash of English wit from the collaboration of bassist and songwriter Nick Beggs, keyboardist extraordinaire Adam Holzman and Craig Blundell, one of the world's most celebrated drummers. What do I think of this album? Right, so this has got definite influences of Frank Zappa. It's got an 80s influence, probably courtesy of Nick. Some of the title tracks on this, is a track on here called What Are You Doing? And all it is a short 1 or 2 minute track of them talking about, what are you doing? What? It's just, I'll play a little bit here.
Know too well what? Kajagoogoo.
But it ends up with Nick saying, well, you know, Kajagoogoo. And they start performing a song called Stupid Pop Song, which is so good. Excuse me. Right, so there's the back of the album sleeve. So side A, Beck and Cool, Dot, Are You Wooing? Stroboscopic Fennel, Just Feel It, Karen. Sibling Rivalry. Ornamental Lettuce, Daddy Longlegs, What Are You Doing? Stupid Pop Song and Crime Spree. Then you've got Backstabber, Back B-A-C-H. Kleptocrat, Once Around the Sun With You, Chinese Fire Drill, Ouch by OCD, Wake Up Call, Wacky Tobacco, Canary in a Five and Dime on the Spectrum. I have to say, this is such an enjoyable album. This is the first Trifecta album I've ever bought. I'm going to buy their previous one, this is their second one. The musicianship on this, first of all, is second to none. They're all 3 of them are top-notch musicians. I've got to give a shout out that Alex Lifeson of Rush is on this as well. On some tracks playing additional guitar, which is good. It was recorded at various locations around England and New York. I think Nick done most of his recording in his home in Leighton Buzzard in the UK, and the rest of it was done in New York. I think the majority of it was recorded over a space of about 6 months to a year, at the back end of the COVID pandemic, which is why it was done remotely like that. Mastered by Andy Van Dept, recorded at various locations around England and New York. All tracks written by Trifecta. Yeah, I give this a solid 10 out of 10. It's a great album, worth picking up if you like quirky jazz fusion prog. It's really well recorded. It sounds really good on my system anyway. It's obviously digitally recorded, but you know, we're not going to be going anal on this one. This is a good fun LP. There's humour in it, but amongst that humour there's some absolutely brilliant musicianship. That's really all I can say. Yeah, Trifecta, I would give it a 10 out of 10. If you fancy dipping your toe into Nick Begg's world. It's scary sometimes, but it's very rewarding. Okay, yeah, Trifecta, 10 out of 10. Give it a go, and yeah, that's all I can say. Got a good album comparison video coming up next week. I'm awaiting delivery of a record that I've just bought from America, from Acoustic Sounds. That's being delivered on Monday. Today's Saturday. I'm getting that Monday. I'm going to do my listening during the week, and I'm going to do a 3 LP review next week. So look out for that one. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye bye now.